Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to another beautiful episode of Happiness from Within. Today, I have a very deep message to share with you guys. My higher self, the universe, asked me to bring this message, and today's topic is how to heal from abuse. This could be any sort of abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse. 1 in every 4 men, 1 in every 5 women in the world have experienced some sort of a trauma in this area. And it's something that a lot of people don't like to talk about, but I personally have been called to talk about this because there are a lot of people in this world right now really suffering. And I wanted to bring a message of hope and inspiration and medicine through my voice to help to heal your heart in some way and to give you some action steps that you can take today to start healing yourself at a very deep level. So the first thing I'd like to do is actually start with a grounding exercise meditation. I invite you to close your eyes and to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. I would love you to imagine this beautiful white light coming from your head and also from the bottom of your feet. And this beautiful light is coming up through your legs, the top of your head, and then it's coming up through your legs, through your stomach, and then into your heart. That same light from your head is going into your heart. Now imagine this white light expanding the beautiful space wherever you are. And just breathe that in. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now imagine this beautiful light expanding the whole city that you live in. Just this beautiful white light expanding, this energy of love expanding. Now imagine this beautiful light expanding in the state that you're in. Now imagine it get even wider and expanding the whole country that you live in. Now as this beautiful white light of love gets bigger and bigger, imagine it now spreading all across the global planet. And then breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now imagine this beautiful white light expanding out into the galaxy. Yes, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now I invite you to press your palms together and start allowing friction to come together. And as you feel the warmth of your hands, keep going together your hands. And I invite you to feel the warmth in your hands as you're warming your hands up. Now I invite you to put your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your heart. And breathe in this beautiful white light. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Now I invite you to gently open your eyes. You can choose to either leave your hands on your heart, or if you gently would like to put your hands to your side, that's beautiful. How do you feel? This exercise is really powerful. You can actually do this meditation anywhere you are. It can be in your room, you take a break from work, but I invite you just to see that you are so powerful. And when you become present with yourself, you are able to listen to your higher self and being more in tune with yourself. And the reason that this is really important is because, and what this has to do with healing from abuse, is that is actually the first step in healing yourself, is becoming present with yourself. I noticed in my hot yoga classes that I take, this is a natural tendency, not just in yoga, but just in life, being a human, is it's very difficult to be Still, we get so distracted, we're thinking 10, 15, 20 seconds ahead. And using the yoga as an example, I take a beautiful series called 26 and 2, also known as the Bikram, and we do 26 postures twice. It's a 90-minute, very intensive, beautiful class. And what happens is we're in a certain pose, and the instructor that I had on Saturdays, beautiful, beautiful class, he was saying how, just take your time. Don't rush into the next position. It was something we were hearing over and over and over, and he was observing the fact that a lot of us, we kept trying to go to the next step instead of just focusing on where we were at. So I invite that beautiful space with you, because when you're doing this meditation or any sort of meditation, start with 5 minutes a day. Start with something very simple. It's not about, okay, tomorrow I'm going to go gung-ho and I'm going to do an hour. I mean, that's great if you want to do that, but it's about taking the baby steps. So the other beautiful step that you can take in healing yourself from any sort of abuse that you've been through is forgiveness, forgiving yourself. Because as children, when we have these things happen to us, we're so vulnerable and we don't know what's going on, and we lose a part of our soul. And what happens is when we go into adulthood, we're still carrying a lot of this guilt and resentment with us. So I really want to invite you to do this beautiful exercise, is to put your hand on your heart and to simply say these words. You're going to say I, and then your first and last name. So for example, I, Jeanette Prado, forgive myself for any anger that I hold towards myself. I, Jeanette Prado, forgive myself for any anger that I have towards myself. I, and then your first and last name, am ready to release anything that I'm holding from the past. So I really invite you to just really take that in. The beautiful steps of forgiving yourself as you do this every day. You can even start with just one affirmation, is you are inviting this beautiful energy of forgiveness into every single cell of your body. And you really do truly start to heal yourself, because when you forgive yourself, not to excuse obviously what this person did to you, but you start to peel off those layers that you've been holding on to for so long. Because what happens a lot of times, any sort of traumatic experience that you've had, and we carry that into adulthood, it affects the relationships that we're in. Maybe you've had a hard time being in a relationship, or you have found that you've attracted other people that are abusive. And there's these different patterns. And from a spiritual aspect, what I can just share with you is that wherever you are in life, or if you are in an abusive relationship, is I invite you to just simply that, taking the steps to, one, make the decision to, leave that relationship, because why would you want to be in a toxic relationship? Easier said than done, right? But I invite you to look at yourself in the mirror and really ask yourself, what is it that you want? And just really the purpose of today's episode, you guys, is just taking these small steps to look within yourself and to remind you that there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You didn't do anything wrong. And I'm kind of choking up a little bit. I just, if you guys don't mind me sharing, I had things happen to me, when I was younger, just things that shouldn't have happened, and it's taken me a lot of years to really forgive myself and love myself. I used to just be really unhappy with myself. I used to think I was really ugly. I had big ears, and that I was too fat, and I would overeat. And it was just like it showed up in every area of my body, just trying to suppress my emotions and not want to face myself. And everybody's on their own path in spiritual growth of healing. But I remember going to these, this is also another suggestion for you to connect with other like-minded people. I'm so grateful to my best friend, because one of the things she really invited me to do is she says, why don't you go to a group of other people that have gone through similar situation as you? And I wasn't very open to that. I was like, what do you mean, But I started going to these groups once a week, and it was so healing because I was meeting people of different ages. At the time, I believe I was 25, and I did this for about 6 months, maybe 7 or 8, but the people that I was meeting were people of different ages, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. I remember even meeting someone in their 70s. And, especially, seeing these people, the elderly people that were much older than me, one of the things that really stuck with me, I thought, wow, I don't want to be in my 70s and 80s and still having resentment or not forgiving myself because of something that happened in the past. And I told myself, I'm ready to change this now. And I know being in that session with these people and opening up, it was very healing. And, that's a step that I invite you to take. Is there's this really great resource. It's called the internet. And I invite you to go to like a meetup.com. There's groups on Facebook. Definitely, I recommend if you can find a local group to connect with locally. It's very healing when you're connecting with other human beings. But yeah, that's just my short, beautiful message for you guys today. And I just invite you to, just to recap, to 1, find 5 minutes a day to meditate. 2, find an affirmation of forgiveness for yourself. And 3 is to find a local group to connect with. From my heart to yours, you guys, I just really, really appreciate you. And also, just to let you guys know, I am also an inner transformational coach. If any of my messages, podcast episodes have resonated with you in any way, and you feel called to dive deeper, I do offer different coaching packages, 30, 60, 90 days, or whatever you might need. I do offer those one-on-one sessions. I would really love to connect with you. Again, if this resonates with you, I would love to hop on a call with you. First call is completely complimentary. We can sit down over the phone, via Skype, anywhere you are in the world, and just see if it's a good fit. If this is something that resonates with you, you can send me a message on Instagram. I'm at Happiness From Within Now. And just send me a direct message, and I would love to connect with you. And wherever you are in the world, I just really appreciate you tuning in to today's episode. And please, 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 any value that you've received, just hop on over to Spotify, iTunes, and if you can leave a quick 5-star review, I would greatly appreciate it. It helps to spread the message of happiness from within. And, I'm actually running a special this month for the month of love. For the first 10 people that leave a review by February 14th, will actually get a free mini power session with me, 15-minute consultation. And what you have to do is basically take a screenshot of the comment and then just send me a direct message on Instagram, and then we can set up that mini session. And I just really look forward to connecting with you. And also, just one more thing, I would love to offer all of my audience a free gift. You can actually grab your free meditation audio below to help you connect with your heart, mind, body, and soul. And I also have a free PDF, 7 Steps to Finding Your Happiness From Within Now. And you can find these links below. Again, I thank you so much. And I wish you a wonderful, fabulous day wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much, you guys. Sending light and love. Bye for now.